What if I told you that your next race could be the key to unlocking massive brand exposure, increasing sales, and a stronger community tie for your sponsors? Today, I'm diving deep into how you can turn in-person sponsorship activations into game changers for both your team and your sponsors. Whether you're hitting the track, an open house, or even a local parade, stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how to make these events work for you. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Megan Meyer, and I have spent over 2 decades working with sponsors in the racing world. I have learned that in-person activations aren't just about showing up for a display. They are creating experiences that stick with people long after the event is over. So let's take a look at how you can elevate your marketing game and bring value to your sponsors with these powerful strategies. All right, let's kick things off with something every sponsor cares about: growing their customer base. If your sponsor wants more leads, in-person activations are a gold mine. Think about it. You're at an event surrounded by people who already love what you do. Why not use that opportunity to introduce them to your sponsor's products and services? Or imagine that you're at a local car show with your race car on display. How can you turn that into leads for your sponsor? Here is an idea. Set up a branded booth where the fans can sign up to play a contest. Maybe they could win like a ride-along experience or some exclusive merch that you have. All they have to do is enter their contact information onto a tablet. Now, you're not just engaging with the fans while you're there at the car show, but you are also building a valuable lead base for your sponsor. So I first learned how to do this when I worked an internship with a company that focused solely on activations at the NHRA national events. So does anyone remember the Grime Boss funny car? I worked at their booth encouraging fans that were walking by to come in and stop and fill out a form on the iPad. They got to play a game, and win or lose, they got a prize. They got to pick whatever they wanted. And those prizes would be like different branded items like lanyards, hats, and of course, product samples of Grime Boss. But you don't need to stop when you get those emails collected. You need to also follow up with those leads after the event. So you can do this by sending them a very simple thank you email. And if you have merch, you can offer a discount from you or from your sponsor's products. So this keeps the engagement going, and it starts to build a relationship between the lead and the sponsor's brand. And don't forget, you are also growing your brand and your reputation with the public, and you can encourage them to then go and follow you on your social media. Plus, this is a great way to show your sponsors the direct impact of your activation. Next up, product sampling. One of the most effective ways to get people to fall in love with a brand and a product. There is something powerful about trying a product in person, especially when it's tied to something that they are passionate about, like race cars. Let's say your sponsor is launching a new energy drink. Partner up with them for an activation at a retail store where you are showcasing your race car there so that way you can draw in a big crowd. While you are there, you offer samples of the energy drink to the customers that are walking into the store and coming to see you. Not only do they get to see you, they see the car up close, but they also get to taste the drink. You are creating a multi-sensory experience that ties the product directly to the excitement of your race car. Now, before COVID happened, we did a lot of sampling activations with retail stores and even grocery stores and gas stations. We used our race cars to promote energy drinks, pretzels, popcorn, and even raw chicken. I really enjoyed doing these events where we set up our cars outside of a store. We got to meet new fans and even convert people into race fans by inviting them to the race that we were in town for. And it is one of the easiest ways to promote a sponsor and put the product in the hands, literally, of new customers. Now, you can take it a step further by integrating social media into the activation. Encourage your fans to post about the experience using a specific hashtag, and maybe you could even incentivize them with a chance to win a free t-shirt. This way, you are amplifying the reach of the activation beyond just the people that are there in person. Now, let's talk about how to drive actual foot traffic to your sponsor store or where their product is being sold at. Discounts and promotions tied to your in-person activation can be incredibly effective here. Picture this, you are doing an autograph signing at one of your sponsor's retail locations. The fans are coming out to see you, but while they are there, you are also handing out exclusive discount codes that they can go and use immediately in the store. So this creates a sense of urgency, making it more likely that they will then make a purchase right then and there. To make it even more powerful, consider creating custom hero cards that include a perforated coupon. This not only gives fans something tangible to take home, but it also serves as a reminder for them to go visit the store and buy the product. Plus, you can track that redemption of the coupons to measure the direct impact of how your activation led to that sale. One of the most overlooked aspects of in-person activations is involving the local community and local media. This is where you can really build hype and make your event a can't-miss occasion. Partner with local organizations or charities to create an event that will then resonate with the community. For instance, you could host a fundraising drive alongside of your activation with a portion of the sales that will then go to that local cause. This not only boosts the attendance, but it also can build goodwill for both you and your sponsor. Think about organizing a car show or even just participating in one where a portion of the entry fee goes to a local charity. Not only does this draw in more participants and spectators, but it also strengthens your relationship with the community. And don't forget about the local media. Racers forget about this all the time. You can get more interviews if you just reach out to the news outlets, the radio stations, or even local influencers that you find online to cover the event and your activations and bring more awareness. You could offer them exclusive access or interviews before it starts. And the more coverage you get, the more valuable your activation becomes for your sponsor. And please don't underestimate the power of social media here. Encourage fans to share their experiences by using a dedicated hashtag, and don't forget to create hype before it. This not only helps create organic buzz, but it then also extends the reach of your activation far beyond the people who are there in person. Finally, let's talk about measuring the return on investment to make sure your activations are a success. This is crucial to prove to your sponsors that their investments in the activation and in you was profitable, and to then secure future opportunities and prove that it was even worthwhile just for you to take the time and the energy to promote it and host it. The ROI should be assessed based on the specific goals of the activation. So was that lead generating? Was it doing product sampling? Or was it driving in-store sales? For lead generation, start by tracking the number of signups or leads that you generated. But don't just stop there. So work with your sponsor's sales team to track how many of those leads actually converted into customers. So this will give you a clear picture of the activation's impact. Tools like CRM systems can help them track and nurture these leads effectively. If they don't have one in place though, maybe you should offer to set it up for them to make it more valuable. For product sampling, evaluate the number of samples that were distributed and follow up with those customers after the event through email campaigns or even as they're just walking out the store with a survey to gauge their interest in the product. So ask them, did they even like the product? Did they go on to purchase it? What did they think about it? Would they recommend it to a friend? So track any increases in sales that can be attributed to the sampling activation. And this will be easy to do if you are sampling at a store where that product is sold, and then you can speak to the store manager and see exactly how much product was sold that day. And for in-store traffic and sales, Monitor the number of coupons that were redeemed or the discount codes versus how many that you did distribute during the activation or even at your races. So again, work with the company sales team to analyze the sales data before, during, and after the event, so that way you can compare and identify any spikes in traffic and revenue that can be directly linked to your activation efforts. Additionally, consider gathering qualitative feedback from both your sponsor and the participants to understand the perceived value of the activation. What did they think worked well? What could be improved? So this can provide you insights into helping improve your next one in the future. In-person sponsorship activations offer a unique and powerful way to elevate your marketing strategy and deliver tangible results for your sponsors. By focusing on lead generation, product sampling, driving in-store traffic, and involving the community and media, you can create a huge, memorable experience that resonates with fans, benefits your sponsors, and of course, also strengthens your brand. Remember, successful activations require strategic planning, community involvement, and meticulous tracking of ROI. By mastering these elements though, you can take your sponsorship game to the next level and build lasting, profitable partnerships with your sponsors. So, what's your next move? Do you have an upcoming event where you can apply these strategies? Let me know in the comments below this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on mastering the world of motorsports marketing.